Round one.
This 57-kilogram featherweight contest is between boxers from Ghana and Mongolia. The tall figure wearing red, just reaching for that right hand, is 20-year-old Emmanuel Mawuli, part of a three-strong Ghanaian boxing team, the Black Bombers. His opponent, wearing blue, is just scoring with a nice left jab to the body and overhand right against his taller opponent, is Enkh-Amar, 33 years of age. 6 men make up the Mongolian boxing team, and he competing in his 3rd consecutive World Championship tournament. Now, as an Olympian, the Games of Rio in 2016, he brings to the ring a perfect professional record, and perhaps more pertinently, he was the 2021 Asian Championships gold medalist at 56 kilograms. Heaps of experience, marvelous career, and he is looking to remain in contention for those precious podium places at the expense of Mawuli. So Mawuli looking to work the body, content to dig away with hooks despite possessing considerable advantage in height and reach. He too brings to the ring a professional record that is perfect. 13 wins out of 13, and 10 of them inside the distance for a 77% KO ratio. Made his debut in February 23. His last fight was in May of this year, but he's very much born into boxing. Started at 9 years of age as he uncoils a left hook, which just disorganized the southpaw stance of Kharkhuu a little bit. Scoring with a left hook to the body and then roundhouse left to the head is Kharkhuu. So just under a minute remaining in this opening round as the switch hitting continues from Kharkhuu, now back as an orthodox boxer, the manner in which he started the bout. Varying his height nicely is Kharkhuu, scoring effectively with those straight punches downstairs. Looking to get busy on the inside is Kharkhuu. You can see how long it takes for the arms of Mawuli to unfurl. And in the meantime, that's a 3-shot salvo, ended with a beautiful left hook to the body. Mawuli may have felt that he's backing off near his own red corner, and he's being put under more sustained pressure here from Kharkhuu, who senses that he may have his man going. Mawuli, despite being just 20 years of age, showing his experience, tying his man up, but he did so much to the chagrin of the referee. But these are difficult moments being endured by Emmanuel Mawuli as another stab jab seeks to break him down to the body further. And I think that body work in the closing moments of the opening round has made it, or rubber stamped what was a good round for my money in favor of Enkh-Amar Kharkhuu. This man had his moments, but I think the man in blue did the better work overall. Some of the action from the opening round. Darting right jab scored against the taller man from Kharkhuu. And that left hook to the body brought about a reaction in the end of the round. You see how he backed off immediately and stopped punching, and from that moment it was sustained pressure applied by Kharkhuu, varying his attack nicely to conclude the round. So there the scorecards, a clean sweep across the board for Enkh-Amar Kharkhuu. So Emmanuel Mawuli, having conceded the opening round unanimously, has got to try and get himself back into contention here. He's not really found a range or any authority with his jab. He's flicking with it. Can it get the man's respect? Can he make it stiffer and straighter? There was an attempt that wasn't too far away behind the double jab. Can he find some consistency with it as well in terms of timing and distance? Because he hasn't found a home for it yet. It's serving as a range finder. It's serving as a potential blinding weapon. But he hasn't really put his man on the end of it and fed him a stiff lead left stick. So he's been spoken to repeatedly about holding, has Mawuli. Looking for the counter left hook on the inside. There's a right hand which disrupted his boxing stance. He's retreating toward the corner once again. And Kharkhuu beginning to assert his authority here now, trying to fight off the ropes, but confined in his own corner. He ties his man up, tries to push him off, but what are the odds that Kharkhou's going to bob and weave his way straight back in? Operating as a southpaw boxer here now. Inaccurate with the double jab right cross is Mawuli. And he's just gone from the red corner to the neutral corner. A hard left hand comes slinging into the body. Mawuli ties his man up once again. Remember, he's been spoken to repeatedly about excessive holding, and he's going to have a point deducted. So difficult mission this now for Emmanuel Mawuli. And having picked up, or having seen that point deduction awarded against Mawuli, Kharkhuu has completely changed his tactics. It's almost as though he's entering bout management mode with 30 seconds remaining in this second round. Is he trying to draw the man in? Because he had Mawuli on the back foot for the majority of the contest, and when he worked downstairs to the body, it was a really impactful tactic. There he's looking for the body once again, but demonstrating his prowess is the 2016 Olympian. And Mawuli, who is 13 years his junior, simply not able to get to grips with the experienced man from Mongolia, and one suspects it's going to be a clean sweep of the cards returned in the second round in favor of Enkh-Amar Kharkhuu. Some of the action from round number 2.
Seconds out. Your third and final round.
So as we move into the third and final round, Emmanuel Mawuli of the self-styled Ghana Black Bombers boxing team is trailing 20 points to 18 for all 5 of these scoring judges. And that shot just slung in there by Enkh-Amar Kharkhuu, the left hook to the body, has served him really well. Now credit to Mawuli, because trailing 20 points to 18, he's beginning to let his hands go, pursuing his man. Kharkhuu was most effective when he got onto the front foot and pushed Mawuli backwards, but now he content to operate as the back foot boxer. That left hook in the reverse 1-2 just seemed to disrupt his boxing stance. Complaining about a low blow, and while he's in his own corner, a right hand came crashing over the top. So will Kharkhuu seek to revert to the front foot pressure that served him so well for the first round and a half? Only changed things really when a point was deducted from the card of Mawuli for excessive holding. So no doubt that Kharkhuu possesses the ability to box off the back foot in his locker, but he's inviting pressure here, and it's encouraging Mawuli. Now it's Kharkhou's turn to go across the ropes and take up residence against the corner post. Mawuli pushes him off, looking for range. Backhand from Kharkhou. Good left hook to the body from Mawuli. Left hook just going into rabbit punch territory. And I suggested it was a change of tactics. I just wonder whether Kharkhou is feeling the pace here. Didn't seem to overexert himself, the 33-year-old, when piling up the points advantage in the first round and a half. He's been in bout management mode ever since the warning was issued. Quality work to the body from Kharkhou. So Mawuli continuing to pursue his man. Content to cover up and bob and weave in the corner to avoid the incoming combination. Here's Kharkhou. A little bit of a cameo with a cluster of punches after the 10-second clap up. And it will be the 2021 Asian champion, Enkh-Amar Kharkhou, who goes through to the round of 16. Probably via unanimous decision verdict, because he led 20 points to 18 for all 5 judges with 3 minutes of boxing remaining. And even though it was a better round from this man, it wasn't the 10-8 round that he needed. Don't doubt that he's taken it, because whether it was bout management mode or fatigue, just saw Kharkhou go on the back foot and not really seek to engage. Well, I think the man in red is taking the final round, but it wasn't by a 10-8 margin that he needed to bring about parity.
Ladies and gentlemen, on ring B, your winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, representing Mongolia, Enkh-Amar Kharkhou.
So Enkh-Amar Kharkhou conceding the final round for what? 4 of the 5 scoring judges. And there was that point deduction to take into account as well, assessed against Emmanuel Mawuli for excessive holding in the second round. But it's Enkh-Amar Kharkhou who goes through to the round of 16, where he will face off against Belarus's Yanis Delotsky. Some of the action from that opening round, from that contest we have just witnessed.